if you don't double check that your candidate finalist actually has the skills and work behaviors in place that you are assuming they have, you can bring somebody on board who ends up being unable to perform the duties of the job. And more importantly, it's okay if you bring somebody on who doesn't know a particular, doesn't have a particular skill set. But if you know that in advance, you can set up their onboarding so that you train them to get the skill that you know they're going to need for success. And that you know not only for their success, but for their success in doing the work for your company that you need to have done. So it's really about, you know, going into an employment relationship with your eyes open.
Sure. So if you, especially if you don't know, even skills is one thing, but even, you know, the behavioral styles and some of those other things that help a person when they're first getting introduced to a company, working with the coworkers that make sense for them and how people talk to each other. That's really important. I hadn't thought of that as you know, entering into something just without knowing.
Well, and a really a classic example when we talk about work behaviors, issues around work behaviors, is typically ownership, president, the founder of a company, is pretty entrepreneurially minded, is often very sales oriented, and has a work behavior where they're making a lot of decisions really rapidly and addressing a lot of customers rapidly. And pretty soon they need to hire, say, a financial person, an accounting person, or a controller. And typically people who like to do that work have a really different kind of behavior profile. They typically want to gather up a lot of information over a long period of time before they make any decisions. And they want to have all their ducks in a row before they make any proposals, and they seem to ownership like they move very slowly because they have a very different behavior profile. And that can, if you're unaware of those very typical kinds of behavior differences, it can set you up as the president or owner for a lot of conflict with your head financial person who is naturally inclined to a different behavior profile. But if you are aware that these differences exist when you start out the relationship, you can accommodate those different working styles and understand that you really actually want this person to have that working style, and that they're gonna, by having that different work style, they're gonna benefit you and your company.